You're a sick human, Murph. You just gotta be first, bro. Hey, my question is how is the weather in your neck of the woods, bro? Brady, what's going on, my man? Yo, it looks like the wife is adamant about going to the lake this week. So, I may not be able to hunt Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Um, but that definitely means I'm gonna hunt tomorrow and possibly Friday morning. Um, Maybe we can get after it next week. It is dry, Murph. I don't even think it rained here. That's how dry it is. Will do, Brady. I'm interested in hearing more about this property. How many deer you think you got on that place? All I want to do is shoot some does, knock the dust off, drop them off at a processor, and get some sticks made. We're in it tonight, boys. Slightly different spot than we were the other day. Slightly different, not far, 20 yards. But the tree I'm in offers me much more cover. Look at the backdrop I have there. Here's a view out the front window. I've also got plenty of cover up in the front, which is good. That way I can do my secret squirrel stuff in a tree and bounce around like crazy. Over 80 of them on the camera. Like at the same time. That's insane. Come shoot them. Zeps, I have a moniker that follows me around. It's make-believe. It hangs out behind me all the time. He's the, I don't know how you say, monkey on my back. TJ, I will make sure. How's the video coming in? Is it pixelated at all, or is it super clear? Because I only have 2 bars right here. And then I imagine the audio is good. Yo, Edmund Price, what's up? Thanks, TJ. Like I said, I was kind of disappointed. I reviewed the live from the other day. Damn it, it's pixelated. I wonder there's only 19 people on. Is it super bad, Dan? I wonder if I move just slightly, if I can clean it up. The other one did get pixelated a lot, but it wasn't too terrible. anybody that didn't watch the live or see the updated video that I posted at 3 p.m., we had incredible action pretty much from the time I climbed into the tree. We got a couple of feed trees right here, and they're just hammering this spot. They are hammering it hard. So my main focus early season is if I'm on deer, don't go looking for deer. Had a couple small bucks, probably 25 to 30 does, at all different, just coming through here. Ended up shooting a doe. Made a great shot. Blood trail crappie. You know the story. You can watch the slow-mo. It looks awesome. But, yeah. When I took the shot, I had probably 12 deer all within 30 yards of me. There was eyes everywhere, real hard to get the shot off. TJ, I'm rooting for you. I did. I had a chocolate bar, but it didn't have shrooms in it. Dan, I did not. I spent 3.5 hours looking for that deer. About an hour of that during daylight. 190 yards, 200 yards. The blood was non-existent. We're talking pin drop. Every 5, 6, 8 yards. Blood was good from like 75. I say good, but it wasn't good. It was horrible. It was like you're looking at a gut shot deer. You would have, I don't know, maybe 12 or 15 drops of blood, not spray, just drops. And no lung bubbles in it. I mean, go watch the video and then jump back on the live. I've never shot a deer like that didn't die in sight. Never. I don't know either, TJ. Again, I took all those gun on contact fixed blades off of my arrows. And I put the G5 Mega Meats back on. Because I'm not even playing that game. These guys that say that they're more lethal, they've lost their minds. Yeah, Dan, I'm shocked on that one. And where the spot was with Last Blood, she was going uphill. And it's ridiculous to me, right onto a ridge top that is maybe 100 yards wide, 150 yards wide in most places. And you can see all the way down. I was able to glass that before it got dark, trying to cover as much ground as possible, and could not locate that deer. But I did have a mess of coyotes going absolutely nuts on the far side of a bedding area up there, on the bottom of the next hill, like down the ridge. There's a big, I'll call it a creek bottom, but it's more like a river bottom. It's uncrossable. And they were going insane. My phone was dead. No way to, accurately grid track on Onyx. After burnt through the first light battery, I was getting kind of concerned, and then we got through. We spent another hour and a half in the woods, burned through the second light, and after that I spent about 20 more minutes gotta go back and pack gear and get out of here. Then it rained here that night, which would have made finding it in the morning just impossible. It's a shitty situation. Yo, Bullseye, what up, stud? How are ya? Drew Mags, Drew Megas. Hi, how are ya? Everybody say hi to Ben. Country living, what's going on? I'm about to get in that tree stand, you better, dude. It just got done raining here, and tonight should be fire if they move. TJ, if you want to come down, I'll bring you down. I don't care if you want to just sit in a tree and film. That's awesome. That'd be awesome. Dude, your phone got hit by a ricochet. Guys, Ben runs a pretty cool channel. It's like a firearms channel. He does some crazy shit. If you guys haven't checked it out, you gotta go see it. Hog hunts, fully automatic. Yeah. TJ, do it. Do it. I'm scared I'm gonna get snuck up on. I can't hear anything. Everything's wet and we got the drip going. I haven't heard an acorn fall though since I got here, I don't think. That's alright, there's about 7 million of them on the ground. Oh. TJ, you shot your phone with a crossbow. What's wrong with you guys? I obviously don't make enough money to hang out with you guys. You know what really sucks about that shot on the doe the other day? Moment of truth, man. She's looking right at me. There's a buck. She's looking at the buck that's right underneath the tree. And, man, I couldn't jostle cameras or get anything situated. I wanted to get the phone angle just right. But then it got pixelated anyway. TJ, the old flip phones were before my time, dude. I'm a young guy. I'm only 19, bro. Nova. Who's Nova? I didn't see a Nova post. Old Dirt, Nova Scotia. Oh, I see it now. Keep sending that love, my friend. I love it. Cowboy, what are you up to, man? And if I missed anybody else, I apologize. You know how I am. My eyes are scanning the landscape like crazy. I have to see them when they're 100 yards away. Or they'll be under me before I know it and I'll get busted. Because I don't know how far away they can hear me whisper. But I imagine at 20 yards they're probably able to do so. Manuel, yeah, we're out here doing it, man. Deer hunting, Maryland. Cowboy, you should stop doing that work stuff, dude. It'll wear you out. It'll ruin your life. Just kidding, dude. after it. Now you guys can see as I'm looking behind me, that's my backdrop. Um, I've got a small little maple tree that comes up. Well, it's not small anymore. It's 38 feet high. But it's like 6 yards from the base of this tree. So when I get up here in the canopy, that provides me a ton of back cover. That can be good and that can be bad, but I have my wind blowing this way, so the chance that deer come in that way and I miss a shot because of that tree is low. What I'm more concerned with is deer not being able to see me once they're on that side. Because if they can smell you and see you, you're gone. I mean, you're done. You're cooked. No cap. Wooly, what's going on? I hope some deer come. Exo's in a deer stand too. Hey, look, man, I appreciate everybody that's in a deer stand. Hopefully in October, when all 50 states have guys in a deer stand, they'll jump on the live and this shit'll get crazy. We shot one live on Monday evening. For anybody that missed it, there's a new video that just popped today. I'm going to try to post my weekly update with all of the highlights from the previous week on Wednesday by 3 p.m. So if you guys are looking for that stuff and want to check it out, it's there. Again, you've got full frame, slow motion kill shot. Yeah, right, she didn't die. You'd be amazed to hear the story. But what I will say is, the new camera gear, well worth the money. We're taking better video even a week into the season or 10 days into the season than we have in the previous 7 or 8 years. And to be honest with you, you'd think finding the deer is the hard part, but actually taking good video is the hard part. Guys, we have 82 people on, but only 7 likes. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, man. It helps support the channel. And I'm going to continue to run the lives while I'm in the tree stand as long as I can this season. Which means if I have cell phone service, I'm going to go live. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, jump on whenever you can. Bruh, Dan says he's going out this weekend in Wisconsin, some public land. Bro, there's no other way to do it. Exo, what state you hunting in? Rudy says he's being loud. TJ Seth is probably, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's driving home from work. Maybe he's on, I don't know. He's gonna come out Saturday. I might just give him my camera set up so he can do some video. Oh, I'm getting pelted with big chunks of rain blowing off here. Scat, what is up? I don't know what language that is. Exo, North Carolina. Hey man, one of my favorite states. I love to go to North Carolina. I like to go fishing on the coast. I love it. I wonder how far away these deer can hear me today. There's zero wind noise. And the bugs aren't particularly loud yet. Believe it or not, that all helps you get away with murder. Quite literally in a tree. Hey guys, we just broke 100 people on the live. Thank everybody for jumping on. TJ, we'll see you in a minute, man. Cowboy, I am a pretty boy. Where you at? You should be down here. Oh, I gotta work. I know. We should get out for one, I'm telling you. I lie. I'm not a pretty boy. I'm Gunpowder Falls right now. I mean, I'm right across the road from it, but just don't tell everybody where I hunt because that played out really bad for me last year. I posted one video of a big buck that everybody was hunting. And then everybody knew exactly where I was at. That place was packed on opening day. I don't think anybody saw any deer. Yeah, I know you're way out there, dude. Um, no, not specifically XO. I'll shoot a doe. Yeah, Murphy's in a tree. Murphy's always in a tree. I should have went to hunt with Murphy tonight. He invited me, but I was like, nah, I don't want to hunt his deer. Murphy, are you seeing anything? Yeah, TJ, thanks. Harvey, you got ate by a deer. You know, that's the other way. You're supposed to eat the deer. Silly goose, people aren't for deer, deer are for people. So it's what, 20 some minutes after 5. I haven't seen a deer yet. That ain't good. Ah, I think the other day they rolled in there, like started rolling in 5:30, 5:30ish. We might have one on the hill here. It's those 2 bucks from Monday. They were skirting down this ridge, and now they're coming down. Boy, they were moving like not feeding, just moving. I'm guessing there's another deer up there, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they spotted me moving here somewhere. it's insane that I even saw those deer. Like, I just saw the tiniest glimpse of something, and I throw the binos up and I see a tail going by, and I was like, is that a deer? And then 20 seconds later, the next one come through. But they were kind of coming across and down, like into this bedding area. I don't know. How's my wind? Again, guys, if you're doing this and you see something like that, figure out why. And my wind's blowing all down. I mean, they're up about eye level with me, but about 120 yards off. Maybe they saw me. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they're just moving in that direction. I don't know. I thought one of those bucks from the other night was a spike, but I think video evidence says they were both tiny little 6-points. Alright, let's talk. Let's talk hunting public ground. It's highly pressured. I'm waiting for a deer, bro. TJ, thanks for having your mom jump on, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think about 65, 64 right now is current temperature. But anyway, let's talk these public land areas, right? There's literally a human trail that runs this ridge on the top. And then there's a human trail that comes up through this bottom and intersects with it. I'm only 400 or 500 yards from the truck, and I'm at an intersection of human trails. And then there's private over here, maybe 800 yards away. You would think with all of the traffic right here on these trails, the deer would not be here. But this is the only place in 3/4 of a mile where I can't walk without stepping on deer poop. Yeah, see, Aaron, I'm saying exactly the opposite right now. Sometimes, I think with this new age of hunting, this trail camera stuff, I think there's some lacking skills with the woodsmanship where I watch guys walk right past unbelievable sign to go sit 1.5 miles in the woods under a pine tree with 0 sign. Meanwhile, I can't keep deer out from underneath the tree. Yeah, Teton, I use a saddle. I'm in the fancy dancy new tethered not tethered, man, why'd I say that? Latitude method 3. Sorry, Latitude, I didn't mean to shame you like that by saying tethered. I will say it again, and I am opinionated. Anybody who knows me personally knows I'm opinionated, but everything I do is success driven, results oriented. If you're a saddle hunter, the only saddle on the market that's worth having is the new Method 3. It's not an advertisement pitch, it's just a fact. Cowboy, Cowboy knows exactly where Tony's at. That's the problem with the internet. As soon as I start talking, everybody knows. Oh, it's like somebody's got me pinned down. TJ, you don't have to tell them to give me the thumbs up, bro. They'll either do it or they won't. There are 146 people on. I thought I'd get at least 50 likes. But hey, if they just subscribe, that's fine with me. I don't care. Or if they don't like watching an old guy sit in a tree doing some deer hunting, they have ASMR and whacking deer all winter long. Nah, they can go watch some girl do an outfit of the day review or some Target haul. I don't care. Last week of September, this ridge top really opened up with a rub line. It's where I had my first photo opportunity of that big 8-point last year. I haven't seen him in a while, but if he's still on his feet, he's got to be a monster. He's got to be mid 150s or better. And it is one of the most symmetric, typical whitetails I've ever seen. Alright, Cowboy says, how much does a saddle set normally cost? Well, the sky's the limits. The Method 3 is not the most expensive saddle, but you're probably going to spend $300 on a saddle unless you buy one used. You can get the old Method 2s for $209. From then, you're going to spend $60 to $80 on a rope if you're going to rappel. You've got another $80 or $90 in a Mad Rock, Gree or other. You've probably got a mechanical ascender or two. You've got some Prusik hitches. Then you gotta have a platform or a single stick or 4 sticks. You can easily be $800. You can easily be at $1,500. TJ, I'll shoot you a text later with the plans for the week. I don't know how it's gonna go down, but I'm gonna assume when I get back from the lake, I'm gonna hunt Monday. Dude, I love the 350 Legend, especially for straight wall cartridge only areas. But I don't really rifle hunt. I just love that gun. I love the caliber, I should say. TJ, when I showed up, I was at 100%. I am now at I'm at 79%. That's terrible. Uh, yeah, I don't want it to die, but it is what it is. Travis said he smoked a 10-point last gun season on the run with the 870, and 870 is a good gun too. Alright, we're 36 minutes into this live. We've only seen 2 deer, and I wasn't able to show either one of them to you. I do hear the blue jays going nuts. But we may need to focus a little more on the deer hunting and a little bit less on the commentary, unfortunately. And the bad news is, because of the rain, the ground's not going to hold any heat from the sun. It's overcast. So the thermals are going to suck down this hill. They're probably already sucking down this hill. Nah, not yet. See, I think those bucks were in my wind up there. That's why they were kind of moving that direction. Oh well, I don't want to shoot them anyhow. If I did, we'd have done that Monday. Charles, how are you? R, do I like the movie Wrong Turn? Absolutely, man. I have not seen Pelton. I could probably just use old tree trim and saddle and rope. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can probably. ASMR Bush Edition. Bro. Man, I don't know if I'm going all the way to Battle Creek, Michigan just for a buck or two. I don't know. What's it like for night? I don't know much about Michigan other than that, it is a great state to hunt deer, but I don't know anything about licenses. What's it take for an out-of-state non-resident to get a license? I think that's the big issue. I don't know anything about that. Aaron Jones, are you the Aaron Jones that played baseball? I'm hunting in Maryland. Is it raining now, Jackie? No, it is, it has quieted down. Yeah, there was a guy named Tom one time that wanted to get on the live, but he couldn't find the link. Maybe you could help him out with that. I don't know. exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's probably no different than me, like, coming down to Hunt, Maryland, Travis. It cost me, I don't know, I make a donation or two. I think it cost me $200. I get unlimited doe tags, a bonus buck tag, archery stamp. I got one here, I think. That one might be a false alarm. Could have been a squirrel. I don't know. TJ, welcome back, man. What ammo am I using? Um, right now, I've got some extortions over here. They are 28.5 inches long, capped off with a nice old G5 Megameat illuminated knob. Sonny, it's going good so far, man. Same 2 bucks I saw Monday come across the ridge top. That's all we've seen so far. If you haven't gotten a chance, the video of Monday's hunt is up. Got an incredible slow motion shot on a doe. So when you're done watching the live, if I leave you addicted, and I hope I do, you can go check out that video. Guys, I'm telling you, we got 123 people on and only 21 likes. 21 thumbs ups. That's disturbing. That means that everybody hates me. And I don't know if I could live with myself, knowing that everybody hates me. Aaron Jones, I have a... Yeah, I 2 broadheads I would recommend. Grim Reapers and G5 Megameats. I shot that doe on Monday with a fixed blade and annihilator. You watch the video, I put it right in the pump house. That deer lost less than a cup of blood in 190 yards. I only got to 190 yards on the blood trail by following pin drops. Needless to say, I did not recover that deer. It is heartbreaking that you can can shoot a deer with a 1-inch diameter broadhead through both lungs, and it doesn't die instantly. You do that with a Grim Reaper, you do that with a G5 Mega Meat, and you watch that deer die every time. Yeah, bullseye. I haven't shot one of those in years. I shot a big old buck last year down here, big 12 pointer with a Grim Reaper. It wasn't even a great shot. It was kind of hard cornered away. I think I got most of one lung in the liver. That deer stood there for 4 minutes before it died, but I watched it die in front of me at 54 yards. And that's a monster buck. My favorite longbow. I have a Striker Fastback Custom. I love that bow. I'm waiting for a part because I broke it. So right now I'm shooting a Black Hunter. And I love that bow too. It shoots really good. Tonight though, we're hunting with the Matthews, man. Why? Because we're doing it live. And hunting with a trad bow is hard enough. Let alone throw in. I'm hunting much higher than I'd like to for a trad bow. Increases the angle. The reason I have to do that is because I'm live and talking. I can do it for cell phone service, and I do it so the deer can't see or hear me. Oh, Jackie is my number 2 gifter. She's my number 2 person. Seth, you're finally on. Bullseye, I can't wait to see you go out and smoke one with a bow, dude. I have to ask the wifey, how long does it take to drive from Pennsylvania to Oklahoma? Like a day? I mean, I'm down. It is 5:46. TJ, while you were gone, I did have 2 bucks come over the top, same ones from the other day. Little guys. Wow, look, the one in the back looking like it might have been in velvet out. This looked like a spike or a 4-point. But TJ says I gotta be quiet, get locked in here, so maybe that's what we'll do. I'm honestly having too much fun on the live, dude. You guys hype me up. I could fly, yeah, I could do that. We'll find a way to pay for it, Aaron. I got a sugar mama. I'm kidding, dude. I'm poor and broke. Both mentally, physically, and bank account. Hell, I'm really Justin, we are. We're bow hunting, man. Yeah, buddy, I just got a text from somebody who's hyping me up saying get after them deer, so I'm super psyched. Seth, don't tell everybody I have 2 boats, then they're gonna know I'm really broke. I can't even afford gas. 4 boats. Oh, we got a blue jay crying here, dude. It's about go time. You guys heard that? Oh. Guys, just so you know, I was kind of playing around the other night. I am not playing around tonight. I am here to put one of these freezer queens on ice. Bullseye, no. You can bait in Maryland if you own the property, but not on public. Why don't we just all drive? It'll be fun. Glenn, hey, good afternoon to you, sir, and I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll all snuggle up in the blind and hunt hogs at night. You know, sometimes as a bow hunter, you have to trust your instinct. I'll swear to God, I just heard a buck grunt. We're going quiet for a second with that. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm gonna hunt live as much as I can this year. I'm gonna try to harvest at least 10 does on live throughout the season. And I'm gonna try to donate 8 of those. If you're interested in supporting that, send me an email to Longbow Luminary, and we'll figure out a way to do it. By support means, hey, I live somewhere local, and I want deer meat. B, if I'm gonna donate it, through a donation center, whatever. DJ, I said I thought I did. I'm not 100% sure. Brady, tough day at work, man. Sorry. Yeah, Ben, you can text me. I was gonna text you the other day, dude. some of the stuff that happens in life, you're never ready for it, dude. How's the family doing, Ben? Overnight mail with the ice pack. There you go. Butt call. Guys, there's only 31 thumbs up. How come there's 141 people on only 31 thumbs up? I bet I probably got one subscriber too. It's a ripoff. I'm getting ripped off. Doing all this work for nothing. Alright, we gotta get quiet, man. It's close to go time. Brady, I'm within 20 yards. Bullseye, you know I won't, man. I think you know, given my situation, mental challenges, dude. There was just a time earlier this year where I was just gutted. I mean, gutted. And then I had to come to terms with it. Get back on the saddle. Get back into doing what makes me happy. And for all the rest of you that are on, whether you know it yet or you'll find out later, I definitely 100% appreciate your support. That's why I do what I do. It's not for any other reason than to just build relationships with some really cool folks. So I'm stoked to have you on. I'm stoked to have you subscribe to the Longbow Luminary. and follow this crazy story, because now it's just my story only, with all of you guys. Yeah, Ben, that's how I feel about bow hunting, or just being out in the woods making content. It's my therapy, and without it, I'm on a crash course of negativity. I haven't drank a beer in over 2 months. That's crazy. Not that I think I gave it up, it's just that I got priorities that are keeping me busy. That's a good thing. Alright, I'm locking in. Becky, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, I endure the pain, quite frankly, every day, just to keep doing what I do. I did shoot 2 deer off last year with a recurve. So hang in there. Get a good comfy seat. Find yourself a good spot. Early season on some feed trees, man. I find a lot of them super close to the road. I'm probably only 400 yards from where I'm parked. 75% of the deer I've shot over the last 10 years are under 400 yards from the truck. My big Pennsylvania buck died 7 yards from a road last year. Bullseye, that's why I have mad respect for you, dude. It's all about helping people get off the ground, man. I don't care if you help a little or a lot, it means the world to people that really need it. Aaron, for a guy like me and the challenges I have, it's the only way for me to do it. Um, I'm not saying there's a ton of weight savings, because my overall kit still weighs 22, 23 pounds, but I'm able to get all the camera gear, the camera arm, and all of that stuff at that weight. And I didn't anticipate being here with all the latitude gear, but almost my entire kit is now latitude gear, except for my stick. I'm old school with a stick. I still rock one of them Hawk Heliums. Use it as a single stick. The reason I like it is because the steps fold in. I'ma keep it real. Why what? Why does Ben completely just blow everybody's mind with the stuff he says? A scared turtle. Yeah, it is. You can climb anything with a saddle. You can climb anything with a hang-on tree stand too. I mean, within reason. Some things. I've been in some trees where it's like, oh, was that really worth the effort? Those thermals finally switched. I started to feel a little bit like it's 2 or 3 degrees cooler. And now instead of drawing that scent up the hill, it's drawing it down into the creek bottom behind me, which is perfect. I'm not much of a turkey hunter. I will shoot a turkey as an opportunistic bow hunter. Never had an opportunity to hunt boar. I'm from Pennsylvania, but I would if I was down south. I absolutely would. Yeah, that Matthews is pretty sweet. When did I buy that? 21, I think. I think I bought that midway through the season in 21. I have killed, I don't even know, 3 with it last year, but I shot 4 with the recurve, so that bow has to have killed 15 or 16 deer already. And probably well over 400 inches of whitetail antler in the last 4 years. It's probably well over 500 inches of whitetail antler in the last 4 years. Probably closer to 600. So it's been a good bow for me. Shot a 135 12 point in Maryland with it last year. Shot a 125 and an 1/8 whitetail in Pennsylvania with it a couple weeks later. Shot a 120 in Pennsylvania the year before. 125, 126 the year before that. Shot another buck in Maryland with it. Yeah, that bow's killed a lot of deer already. Murph, I had 2 bucks skirt edge. Man, like 20 minutes into the live. I have not seen a deer since. What about you? Anything moving over there, Rock State? We're at 65% on the battery. I don't know what it is about live and limited cell phone service, but it eats battery. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go live in the morning. Then I'm going to have to come out, charge the equipment, then go live again in the evening. That's the plan anyway. Man, it has gotten soul-snatching quiet out here. Speaking of soul-snatching, I think it's time to get that shit done. Hey, Mikey, I think it's time to punch that time card. Do it. You already said it before I did. Seth, you're an animal. I'm gonna say that right before I smoke one. Time to punch that time card. Guys, I think later on tonight, I'm gonna upload another short, super slow motion version of the one I shot Monday. Maybe I'll use that verbiage on the soundtrack, and you guys can get an idea of just how ridiculous that shot was. Believe me, I want to go to sleep. I didn't sleep last night much at all. I've been planning to take over the world, one live from YouTube at a time. Bro, we got 103 guys on. We got 40 likes. We're about in the golden hour here. Stick tight with me. Enjoy the crickets. Enjoy the deer hunting ASMR, bro. I think I'm gonna stop at Sheets later and do a mukbang eating tater tots with boom boom sauce. Dawn, we're hunting down here in Maryland. TJ, you love the boom boom sauce. Don't tell me you don't, bro. Yeah, the backwoods outdoors, man. We're hunting the whiters. Alright, I got the strong thermals on my side now. If they're coming, they're gonna come soon. They taste good. Oh, good old Ford Indian Town Cat Buffalo chicken cheesesteak. Oh, bro, you're hitting me in the feels right now. You should get some Grim Reapers, bro. Oh, I got one. I got one at 25 yards. Maybe 35. Oh, it's a buck. I don't know if I got the phone on it enough. It's the same little 6-point from Monday night. Now we already saw him up the hill, but he was right on this trail. How did he get down here off the hill without me seeing him before? Right up my rear end. That sucks. I don't think I got very good footage of him. He was again not feeding, just cruise. TJ, I'm not shooting that little spike, man. Yeah, that happened fast. As soon as I saw it was a buck, I was like, nah, don't even need to get ready. was right at 27 yards when I first saw him. Crazy how fast it happens. Chris, this is what I'd do if I just put my phone away and hunted. There wouldn't be any deer left for you to shoot. There, I said it. Well, we are in Maryland. Oh, by the way, Chris, I could have shot that buck all day long, but he's a solid pass every day of the week. He's a little 6-point that I saw in here Monday. Heck, I had him at 8 yards on the live, talking just like this on Monday. If you want, you can see great video of him from the video that I posted today. And you can also watch the doe I shot on live Monday as well. Torrance, say much love right back at you from Pennsylvania, bro. Glad to have Florida on. Now that's the second time that buck cruised by. And earlier, like I said to TJ, I thought I heard a buck grunt. I think he grunted while he was strolling through here. .630, 59% battery, TJ, if you're keeping notes. I think on Monday I had already shot by 6:30. chaser. I don't know how long ago you got on, but I just had that same little 6-point to commit Monday stroll pass, like 28 yards. I saw him and his crony come across the top. All they do, I think he's just cruising, eating, and cruising around. Because he made a big circle, like a big U shape right around me. It took him an hour and 10 minutes. But he's been on his feet a while. What the hell was that? I mean, it sounded like a deer blowing. Quite a ways off, but it's directly downwind from me too. Right in that creek bottom where all my scent's pulling right down in there. Could have been a squirrel. I don't know. How about I hit a fawn bleat instead, scent? Or do you guys want that real deep, naughty buck grunt? You tell me. Fawn bleat or big, ruddy buck grunt? Come on, put it in the comments. I gotta do it. Big, ruddy grunt or fawn bleat? Alright, you guys are crazy. I'm getting blown at from behind. I did get blown at from behind. I don't know if you guys can pick it up in the mic, but it's directly behind me in that creek bottom where my wind is blowing. So they're either coming off of that other ridge over there and coming up to the feeding, or they're coming off off the top from my right. That's the problem with this spot. There's so many deer. I mean, it could have been that 6 point, because that's where he went. We'll try the fawn bleed here in a minute. stark contrast from Monday night to tonight. Could be a little weather related, but not likely. By this time on Monday, I think we had saw 20 to 25 deer. And here we are, we got one on film and two other ones that came across the top. It could have been one of the same deer. I'm gonna count it as three, because we don't know. And then we did have a deer blow behind us. And now we're gonna get back into the rain for another 40 minutes. I wouldn't consider myself a fair weather hunter. But I'm not shooting a deer unless I can video it. Not worth it to me. So if we do start to downpour pretty heavy, I'm gonna have to put the camera away. I'll still do the live in the rain. But would have to be interesting. Seth, are you still on? If you are, why don't you do a quick googly of the weather radar in my neck of the woods and let me know how bad I'm gonna get pounded here. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That'll motivate me to get out tomorrow in the morning and do another live. I think in the morning we're setting further back on this ridge under that fig tree. one day I can make enough money from YouTube so that I don't have to worry about $3,000 worth of camera gear getting soaked. We just film through it and buy new stuff. Sort of like Whistling Diesel, how he destroys cars and then just buys a new one. That'd be cool. Typically, I don't have very good luck during rain. Especially with does and fawns, I have a lot of luck right after rain. Unfortunately, it's going to be dark before the rain quits. Murphy, how's stuff looking for you, bro? It's already pretty dark in here. I've got 7 o'clock. So we probably have maybe 20 minutes to get it done. That rain's a little cold. I like it. Yo, we haven't gotten a comment in the chat in about an hour and a half. Is anybody still on? punch that time card. I think I've completely lost the chat. I haven't had a chat since the fawn bleat. So if you guys are chatting it up and I'm not responding, I apologize. Thanks for that confirmation, TJ. I know it still looks rather light out to you guys, but that camera does it real nice. It is just about too dark to video. Holy cow, I thought I lost it. I thought I lost the live. Zach Bice, man, hopefully I'm cool enough, man. I appreciate everybody that jumped on the live tonight. With this rain, I don't think I'm gonna get it done here in the last couple of minutes. We did see 3 bucks tonight, or maybe we saw 2 bucks and then saw the same buck again. Dan, I appreciate it. Willy-nilly. Thank you. We're gonna get our stuff dried off. We are gonna get some sleep. And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're gonna crawl out of bed. And we're gonna drive an hour and 50 minutes. We're gonna walk a mile. And we're gonna sit in a tree. Hopefully I'll go live right at the crack of dawn tomorrow. Alright, Alright, guys. I want to see 6 more likes. Get me to 75 thumbs up, and then I'm going to shut this thing down. Climb out of this tree before I get even more soaked. I don't see a single deer feeding anywhere. Becky, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope to see you. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to add you as a moderator, and hopefully we see you on some more. It's prime time. What are you talking about? It's long past prime time, bro. It's overcast. It's raining. Visibility is shitty. And I'm not trying to shoot a little 6-point does get good video of them. And I doubt with this weather I'm gonna have a giant come in here in the next 5 minutes. All the deer moved through here an hour ago. Alright, TJ, we'll catch you later. Alright, Zach. I appreciate it. That footage you're seeing there in the camera it's way brighter on the phone than it is in the woods. I can't see anything past 30 yards. I will, Jackie, don't you worry. Alright, Sonny, we're out.